Hi, my name is VitaminDStain and welcome back to some more Sabbat of the Witchy. Let's get started. It's us to go to the movies first. You already picked a movie to see. Apparently it's a drama with some romance. It's the most popular movie in theater right now, according to what I've read on the internet.
その映画を見ましょうか。そうですね。いくら評判が良くても恋人同士で見て楽しめるかどうかは別ですからね。
Guess y'all don't have Yelp reviews. Looks like the next screening's about 30 minutes from now. We better hurry. That's plenty of time, bro. And then 30 minutes for ads?
その回の上映ですとお一人だけ席が離れてしまいまして。
も
しくは前の列で少々見づらいと思いますが構いませんか？
Why do front row seats exist in a movie theater? Nobody. I've never seen anybody use those. Like, for what reason? There's no good reason to have them. You could have more in the back. I'd rather sit all the way in the back than all the way in the front. Just to be like this? Oh, nah.
そうなんですか。どうしましょうか。時間ずらします？
But there's no room for that later in Kawakami-kun's schedule. The whole plan will get screwed up if we don't see it now. What to do? Don't like this. Somebody wrote me a little guide. Shout out to somebody. Not actually somebody, but somebody. Let's see. Shout out to the person that wrote this. You know who you are. Person said, choices do matter, but for the most part, it's pretty clear who each choice is going for. When trying to go down the route, try to pick choices that are for the girls you have already seen, so nothing gets spoiled. However, there is one choice that is somewhat confusing. Third choice. This is difficult. This is part of the rehearsal. Meguru, see the movie later. Stop it, phone. See the movie later. Eat something first. Wakana, see the movie later. Get going. Others. So obviously, I already decided that these two are gonna be the best for last. And I mean, you guys already told me to not mess with Nene until the very end, so I'm not gonna touch Nene. So second to last would be Meguru, and then the rest are the rest. So I'll do see the movie later. Hopefully this is the right choice. If I understood the guide right. I don't know, sometimes my brain is running on like Skittles or something. See the movie later. Could we then have tickets for the next screening, please?
わかりました。座席はどうしましょうか?
To have a good view, I guess somewhere in the center would be... Wait, no. We'll go with aisle seats.
学生3人で4500円となります。
Yo, that's pretty expensive for a movie? Sure. Or is that a good price? I don't know, that sounds like a lot.
結構人気なんですね、あの映画。満席だなんて。
I didn't think we'd have this much difficulty considering it's been 3 weeks since its release. Looks like I underestimated its popularity.
このことは川上くんにも伝えておいた方がいいですね。
Buy the tickets ahead of time. That's the best way to go.
そうですね。今時はネットで予約もできるだろうし。
Facts.
それでこれからどうしますか？スケジュールでは映画だったんですよね。
After the movie is supposed to come when they're shopping. So how about we just switch those two around and have a stroll until the next screening? This is a pretty big place, so that would be a great way to kill some time.
そうですね。2時間ぐらいなら案外あっさりと過ぎますからね。そうなんですか。じゃあ行ってみましょうか。ちょっと待った。お店を回るのはいいんですけど、もう少し目的を絞った方がいいと思います。
What do you have in mind, Meguru? Simply strolling around won't do?
ダメじゃないですけど、ここの広さは半端ないですから、適当にお店を見ながら一周なんて言ってたら痛い目見ますよ。
I'll admit it is a big mob, but aren't you exaggerating a little?
いいえ、大げさじゃなさそうですよ。
Dude, look how many floors.
あそこに地図があります。
I've never seen them all that big before.
お店の数も多いですし、地図はゾーン分けされてあります。一周するだけでも想像以上に時間がかかりそうですよ。
Oh my god, I went to a shopping when I went to Japan, I had gone to a shopping center in Yokohama, and I swear to you, there was like 7 floors. 7 floors. I was like, what the frick? And there was a ton of stores in each floor. It was freaking insane. And the amount of people there, I wanted to die. That is a lot of stores. I guess it would be smart to make a mental list of the stores you want to visit.
そうそう。 興味ないゾーンに突入しちゃうと雰囲気が壊れちゃうかもしれないですよ。
I guess. I see. I already know what I want whenever I come here, so I never consider that. I've actually never wandered around and checked out the different stores before. Which means it's really important to know what Maeda-san is into.
普通に可愛いものでいいと思いますよ。服も雑貨もここら辺ですかね。さすが慣れてますね、稲葉さん。適当に歩いて回りきれなくて欲しいものが買えないっていうのは初心者がよくやっちゃう失敗ですからね。
Sounds like you're talking from experience.
そこうるさい。とにかく移動しましょうか。
So let's see. I did see the movie later. Okay, get going. Get going is the right choice here, I think. To remain in the common room. Let's try to find some stores that they can talk about together.
次の上映は2時間後ですから1時間半ぐらいをめどにして移動しましょう。
There's another thing I wanted to say about this visual novel that I keep forgetting to say until actually someone actually mentioned it a few episodes ago. They know who they are. They had mentioned that they like how the characters move their eyes around kind of like if it were a show or if it were happening in real time. It makes this visual novel thing a lot more real lifey or realistic or whatever. Like it's coming to life. For a visual novel, this is pretty dang good. Makes you feel like you're watching an anime almost.
そういえば先輩、どうして通路側のチケットを取ったんですか？
Gotta be careful with the shooters. Am I right? Am I right? Only in America. Why?
だって真ん中の方が見やすいじゃないですか。なのになんでわざわざ通路？
Gotta have escape routes ready if you're in America. Oh, well, I've been needing to use the bathroom a lot today. I might have to get up and go in the middle of the movie. Sorry for not asking you first.
いえ、ちょっと気になっただけですから。そういう理由なら仕方ないですね。星名くん、平気ですか？もし腹痛なら無理はしない方がいいんじゃないですか？
Oh, I struggled to find a good way to respond. I don't usually have a weak bladder or upset stomach today. Not usually, actually. I'm just worried about what would happen if Ayachi-san had one of her fits during the movie. I'll keep that to myself though. Oh, now that would be crazy. Surely she wouldn't do such a thing. I don't want to make her upset by being overly considerate again. You lied. I'm fine, really. It's not that bad. Sorry if I worry you. But then, if she was right next to you, she would have to fight the temptation. There's no way she would let it happen again. Unless she'd be like, oh, but you already saw me do it once, so it may as well. Like, that'd be crazy. Oh my god, the one time you used your entire brain power. No, don't. I know what you're about to say. I tried to gloss over it, but Ayachi-san stares right at me. She saw right through me. I guess I'm a pretty terrible liar. I thought she was gonna make the scary face. Huh? I don't know why you're thanking me, but you're welcome? Does that mean this doesn't count as being overly considerate? Oh no, that means she is considering it! Well, I'm glad I did the right thing, but I don't see where she's drawing the line. I just don't understand, girls. That's pretty real.
二人とも何してるんですか？早く行きましょうよ。はい、そうですね。
But who's to say you gotta understand girls? Just gotta understand a girl or a guy. You don't need to know all of them. Oh yeah, Ayachi-san. See? She did the eye thing. Like, as soon as I said it, she looked at me. It's like she's hearing me. That's scary, but I like that. Oh yeah, Ayachi-san. It looks like there's a game store over there. Over here. I bet they have 3DWs in Manhattan.
本当ですか？ちょうどいい機会ですから、いっそ買ってしまうのもいいですね。おお、ついに買いますか？そんなに気に入ってもらえたなら紹介した方としても嬉しいです。
That's actually a shocker. I didn't think she'd be into it.
慣れると想像していた以上に楽しいですね、モンカリ。
Sick.
現実ではないとはいえ、ズバズバとモンスターを切り刻む快感というんでしょうか。それがもうたまらない感じなんです。
Mom! Ugh. That'd be my reaction anyway.
先輩ねね先輩がちょっと怖いんですけど。
Bokumo. Yeah, look, Ayachi-san probably has a lot of pent-up stress. Let's not disturb her. Yeah, surely that's what it
ラ
is.
ジャーです。
And so we proceeded to gather information for Kawakami-kun's date. Kawakami-kun's date. And Ayachi-san got her own 3DW and a copy of Monhun. Monhun. Why am I don't know.
ああ、もうこんな時間ですね。もうすぐ日も沈みますが、川上くんの予定ではどうなってるんですか？
I thought we talked about it already. Nothing special. They'll eat dinner together somewhere, then he'll see her home.
ご飯はどこで食べるんですかね？
He put down the somewhat fancy place. Let's see. Ah, this one. Look, it's this one in the pamphlet.
ここですか。なんだか高そうなお店ですね。
I don't think the prices will be that outrageous, but yeah, it doesn't seem cheap. I guess he wants to make their first date something special?
気持ちはわかりますけど、あんまり気合を入れすぎるのもどうかと。あんまり高そうだと緊張しますし、値段が気になりますからね。
Yeah, but he'll be covering the bill, wouldn't he?
それだとまるでたかってるみたいで嫌ですよ。前田さんもそういう子じゃないと思います。
I see.
もう少し来やすい方がいいんじゃないですか。学生に見合ったお店の方が。川上くんの気合とかはわかるんですけどね。味は普通でいいから楽しく食事できる方が好感を持てると思いません？
Fair enough. You have a point. What about ramen then?
それはない。ラーメンはないわ。
Why?
女子も初デートでおしゃれをしているでしょうから、汁が跳ねるのが気になりますね。あと同じ理由で匂いが強いものも。
Fair enough. Then what about what I said? Yeah, the food is good, it's cheap, and it's got a pretty casual atmosphere.
確かに美味しくて学生に見合ってはいますけどね。初デートで来世か。前田さんなら普通に受け入れてはくれるだろうけど。
I was about to say.
川上くんはしっかりプランを組んだりしているんですから、むしろ川上くんが嫌がるかもしれませんね。
True, he is a guy after all. He does have his pride.
最終候補は川上くんが選んだお店でいいとしても、まず先に無理せず前田さんと相談するのがいいんじゃないですかね。食べたいものなんてその日の気分で変わりますって。私もそう思います。
But then he'd get that old anything goes, swiftly followed up by, really? That place? Wants to suggest something. Look, I'm not trying to generalize, but I've had experiences where I'm like, hey, where do you want to go? And then they're like, anything goes. And I'm like, okay, I want to come here. And I'm like, dude, I asked you.
それはかなり偏った女性像ですって。それに前田さんはちゃんと相手を立ててくれるタイプだと思いますから。何が好きか嫌いか、そういう食事の話で盛り上がるのもいいんじゃないですか。さすがねね先輩。そうやってお互いを知り合っていくのがいいんですよね。とりあえず最初に川上くんが選んだお店は選択肢の一つとして前田さん本人に相談してみるというのが一番だと思います。
While we're at it, what are your thoughts on the whole date plan itself?
基本的にはいいけど、ちょっと気合入りすぎな気もしますね。
Is he though?
映画とかウィンドウショッピングとか一つ一つはいいんですけど、
Okay, fair.
休憩がないからちょっと疲れるかも。もし映画を見るならその後はカフェでゆっくりする方がいいかもしれません。
I see. When you're hanging out with other guys, you tend to go from place to place without any breaks. Yeah, that must be a guy thing or something. I don't know. I hadn't thought about that. But for a date, it's probably better to go at a more casual pace. It's important to not overdo it. So, any other general tips we should give?
他にあるとしたら、ちゃんと前田さんのことを見てあげることでしょうか。
What do you mean?
早く歩きすぎていないかなど気にすることはたくさんあると思うんです。靴によっては足を痛めてしまいますから。その点で言うと先輩は歩くのちょっと早すぎですね。失格です。
Whoops, I wasn't thinking about that at all.
さりげない優しさって女の子としては嬉しいものですからね。
I'll watch out for that from now on. Okay? I'll pull all of our advice together in a text. Something like this, I guess. I add the stuff we just discussed to the notes I've taken throughout the day. I made sure to keep the advice concise. I've only included the important parts. All that's left is sending the text. Here we go.
メールできました？
Yep. I also made sure to double check it. Nothing important was left out.
それじゃあ私たちはどうしましょうか？帰ります？帰るんですか？自分一緒に食べると思って夕食はいらないって言っちゃいましたよ。じゃあ一緒に食べましょうか。星野くんはどうしますか？
I don't see why not. I would be making something for myself at home.
先輩がご飯を作るんですか？
Yeah, all the household tasks are my job. My mother passed away a while ago, so it's just me and my dad.
それって。
Don't worry, I don't mind talking about it. I actually really hate it when people get awkward about it.
あ、はい、ラジャーです。
Starts busting out laughing. Eating out is alright on your end, Yachi-san?
はい、私は一人暮らしですから何の問題もありません。
Why?
一人暮らし、なんだかかっこいい。そうですか。そんなにいいものじゃないと思いますよ。
Yeah, I imagine the downsides outweigh the upsides. Must be tough. I usually take care of all the chores, but I can have dad help when I need it. That wouldn't be possible if it was just me. Besides, if I remember correctly, Yachi-san also brings her own lunch to school. So she's been making that for herself every day. She really doesn't have it easy.
そういうもんですかね。じゃあ今日はお二人とも家事のことを忘れてパーッと食べましょう。パーッと。
Sure, but what should we eat?
私は何でもいいですよ。嫌いなものも特にありませんから。
What are you in the mood for, though? Anything you've been craving?
シースー、花金ザギンでシースーがいいです。
What is that? How old are you again? Are you my grandmother? Who says it like that these days?
失礼なこと言わないでください。めぐるは花も恥じらう裏若き乙女ですとも。
Your stuffed animals talk to you? You still talk to your stuffed animals?
あ、それは実はこの学院に入った時に修
That's
正
cute.
したんです。ただつい癖が出ることもあってやっぱり変ですか？
No, we don't judge here. Maybe, yeah. Why is this a choice? No? I don't think so. Do your thing. What's the problem? You don't have to stop if you don't want to.
本当に？
Just maybe don't go around advertising the fact. So, I'm totally cool with it. It's not like what she does in private hurts anyone. So yeah, who cares really? I don't think it's a weird habit to have.
そう言ってもらえると助かります。
Heck, I don't know if that is really actually weird because I'm the type of person that talks to myself and a lot. I talk like a lot of what I think I say it out loud, but to myself. So I don't think I'd be one to judge if you talk to a stuffed animal. I feel like it's more weird if you talk to yourself. Like if I had to say which one is more weird, which I think neither are weird by the way, but just wanted to say if I had to choose which one is more weird, I feel like it'd be more weird talking to yourself a lot than talking to something, actually talking to something. I don't know. That's just me. So should we go with Inaba-san's request then?
シースーとは食べ物ですか？確かケーブルなどの芯を保護する
Yeah, that's what
パワ
I'm
ーのことだった
saying.
気もしますが
Never heard of it.
知らない料理ですね。
Huh? How did you get to sheath? It's shisu.
違うんですか？もしかして私が知らないだけでシースーって常識だったりするんですか？常識かと聞かれると昭和世代の人の言葉っていうイメージはありますけど、ですね、シースーっていうのは 初めに説明するのはボケを解説するみたいで恥ずかしいな。
You were joking? It'll be easier to just go and show her. Let's head to a Shisu place. Looks like Ayachi-san is interested enough. Is she?
なるほど。シースーというのはお寿司を通じ読みしたものなんですね。納得です。
This is the thumbnail. You know, I was about to make the connection that shisu is sushi backwards, so I was like, is that somehow related? Oh.
通じ読み？先輩、何ですかね、通じって。思わぬカウンターを食らったんですけど。
Huh? It's a form of encryption where characters or a group of characters are shifted.
さらなるカウンター！無知なの自分だけ？
Ayachi-san, are you okay with sushi? Conveyor belt sushi even?
はい、何の問題もありません。むしろ楽しみですよ。私、回転寿司に来たのは初めてですから。
Looks cool.
そうなんですか？外食をあまりしたことがないので、なんだかドキドキしますね。
Well, she's a girl, after all. What? What does that have to do with it? I doubt girls our age go to conveyor belt sushi places together very often. Hey, Ayachi-san. The conveyor belt will sometimes suddenly change directions. You better be careful not to get your hand caught in it.
そうなんですか？へえ、すごい。嘘ですよ、嘘。先輩もやめてください。ねね先輩に恥をかかせるような嘘を教えるのは。
He definitely fooled me. I didn't actually expect her to believe me. Sorry.
いえ、気にしないでください。それよりも本当に回ってるんですね。あ、プリンまで。
Do you visit these kinds of sushi places often, Inaba-san?
そんなに頻繁じゃないですけど、家族で行ったりしますね。むしろ回ってないお寿司屋さんに行く方が少ないです。
Now that I think about it, I guess I hardly ever eat out either. Especially since my dad often works weekends. Though it's not like it's my first time at a place like this.
ところでこの蛇口っぽいものは何ですか？あ、回転寿司って基本的にセルフサービスなので。
I don't know why this is so stupid. I thought, I don't know, you wash your sushi or something. I was like, wait, why is there a faucet? You wash your sushi? Hey, you ever hear the joke that you're supposed to wash your hands with that faucet before eating?
なるほど。それは親切設計ですね。
Instead of hands, I thought sushi. Wash your sushi.
ダメですって、やけどしますってば。だから。
Oh my god! That's crazy.
そういう変なこと言うのは。
For real? Fooled me. Sorry, Ayachi-san. That was a nasty joke. That is a hot water dispenser for tea. You can find tea bags inside the box there. Be careful, it's hot.
お茶用なんですね。本当に騙された。
That's hilarious. He told us to wash your hands with boiling water. That was good. I like that. I thought you're supposed to wash your sushi. I'm not on drugs. Ayachi-san doesn't mind at all. She continues to gaze at the moving sushi with sparkling eyes.
これってもう撮っていいんですか？
Yeah, it is. Gotta say, you look like you're having a blast.
実は一度来てみたかったんですよ。でも一人では敷居が高くて入る勇気が持てなくて。確かにお一人様レベルは高めですよね。まあ楽しんでもらえてるなら来てよかったです。マグロ取っちゃいました。二人は取らないんですか？あ、すみません。ヒラメください。
Flounder? Oh, take some sea bream and albacore roe.
ヒラメとタイとビントロ、ありがとうございます。
With a small plate she took from the conveyor belt still in hand, Ayachi-san shifts her befuddled gaze between her plate of tuna and me and Inaba-san.
どうかしましたか？星名くん、稲葉さん、回転寿司ってレーンのお寿司を取るものじゃないんですか？基本はそうですけど、最近は直接注文しても大丈夫なことが多いですよ。
Yeah, some places even have menus.
そうなんですか。
Now Ayachi-san looks incredibly disappointed. Man, this girl. She's been way too cute ever since entering this place. If you don't see what you want to eat near you on the conveyor belt, you can just order some.
嫌です。回転寿司に来たからには、私は回ってるお寿司を食べます。
I agree with this mentality. You're awfully determined. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
ねね先輩は好きなネタとかあるんですか？そうですね。アジア小肌。
Horse mackerel? What is that? An unexpectedly sophisticated palate.
あと、アワビなんかも好きですね。
I have no idea what any of these things are. Abalone? Abalone, huh? The stuff that looks like a bag? Oh. Picturing Ayachi-san eating that is quite the mental image. Alright, dude.
稲葉さんはどうですか？マグロとか卵とか、あとヤリイカにアイナメも好きです。
Why is the spear squid in particular? Just regular squid won't do? Abalone, spear squid, and clams. Quite the erotic, sophisticated pics from these two. Erotic? Dude, it's food! I don't get it!
ヤリイカ、いいですね。私も好きですよ。あ、ちょうどヤリイカが回ってきましたね。それ、取るのはやめておいた方がいいですよ。カピカピになってますから。
Crusty?
はい、ヤリイカがカピカピに。きっと回りすぎちゃったんでしょうね。カピカピヤリイカですか。そういうことにも気をつけないといけないんですね。奥が深い回転寿司。
Ayachi-san looking out for crusty spears. Is she trying to give me a heart attack? Enough of that. I need to get my mind out of the gutter. Let's take a sip of tea and calm down.
あと、筋子も好きですね。
You gotta be making these things up. A whole hole?
それなら私はとびっこが好きです。弾けちゃう感じがなんとも気持ちよくて。急に何ですか？汚いなあ、もう。大丈夫ですか？
Sorry, some tea went down my windpipe. She may as well be shouting, I love eating cooch! These two are killing me. I seriously wondered for a moment if Ayachi-san swung that way.
でも、一番好きなのはお稲荷さんですね。甘いお汁が何とも言えなくて、お口いっぱいに頬張っちゃいますよ。
Noises.
またさっきから一体何をしてるんですか？
That's crazy. That's what I want to ask you. Think about what you're saying.
は？何言ってんですか？変なことなんて何も言ってない。
Literally, I don't see the problem here.
何考えてるんですか？このエロ！信じられない！マジエロ先輩！
Looks like she's not the dumb one after all. If you realize, then you're just as bad as me. You're a perv too.
うわ、最低です！女の子に向かって変なこと言わないでくださいよ。甘エビ。
I'm exhausted.
疲れたのはこっちですよ。はあ、楽しくて美味しかったですね。回転寿司。
I'm happy you liked it.
はい、また行きたいです。じゃあ一緒に今度は違うお店に行きましょうね。その時はよろしくお願いします。それで川上くんから返信はありました？
Yeah, just now. It says, thank you. I'll use your advice and give it my best.
ここまで来るとちゃんと成功するか気になりますね。
Mm-hmm.
いっそデートを陰から見守ってあげたいくらい。
Maybe don't do that. Don't. That'd basically be harassment even if you have good intentions.
わかってますよ。いくらなんでもそんなことしませんって。
Just how to make sure. じゃあ
週明けの報告を楽しみにして、今日は解散ということで。そうですね。それじゃあ今日はお疲れ様でした。
Worked? What do you mean by that? Yeah, definitely.
今日はとっても楽しかったです。ありがとうございました。そんな、自分も楽しかったですよ。また一緒に行きましょうね。はい、よろしくお願いします。 まあその時はマジエロ先輩も誘ってあげてもいいですよ。
Who are you calling a perv? Why the haughty attitude?
まあ同じ部活の仲間ですからね。
Inaba-san, you're not actually a member of the OC until we turn in your admission form on Monday, you know?
ここでそれを言う？空気読めマジエロ先輩。サノバウィッチ。
Ayachi-senpai takes aim and pulls the trigger on a gun ill-suited for her tiny hands. The round Ayachi-san fired burrows into Kawakami-kun's heart. White feathers burst forth and fill the room. This is my third time witnessing such a spectacle. It's as mysterious and wondrous as ever. Got you. I catch Kawakami-kun, who had fallen unconscious, and set him down into a chair. Kawakami-kun reported us the details of his date during lunch break. He gushed about how he held hands during the movie, linked arms when they walked around together, and even kissed when they parted. He was so excited that it honestly felt like he was just bragging. I just stood there as he went into every last detail, desperately hoping for a meteor to come crashing down on him to end my misery. But at least he was happy. His gloomy attitude from last week was nowhere to be seen. He said that it was all thanks to us his date went so well. I don't know about that. It just sounded like a great idea overall. He was thankful to us from the bottom of his heart. It was then that Ayachi-san shattered the emotions of his that had become superfluous. Never heard that word before. Did you get the fragments?
はい、バッチリです。
Oh, good. Great even. Yep.
星名くん、どうかしたんですか？さっきから落ち着きがないみたいですけど。
Huh? Really? I'm sure you're just imagining that. Can laugh all I want, but I'm still in a seriously awkward situation here. Ayachi-san's witch outfit is just too goddamn sexy. I can't look at it straight on even though I really want to. She'd get mad at me if I stared at her though. I just need to act normal, that's right. There's nothing bothering me. Oh, looks like you gathered more fragments this time than with Kariya.
カリアさんの気持ちは喜びでしたからね。川上くんの場合は不安や恐怖心が回収の対象となって解決してしまえばそのほとんどが不要となります。だから喜びに比べると量も多くなるんです。
Oh, I see. So is this on the large or small side of heart fragments retrieved?
そうですね。どちらかというと多い方でしょうか。川上くん、かなり不安を抱えてたみたいですね。
Oh, that's good. You know, it's really motivating to be able to measure exactly how much you've helped someone like this.
確かにそうですね。お礼の言葉を言ってもらえたりするのもとても嬉しいものですからね。
Yeah, thanks for sending me into an almost coma-like state by putting me unconscious. By the way, how many fragments would you say are absorbed?
そうですね。そこそこですよ。
I see. Is that really true? It seemed like a pretty huge amount to me. She probably downplayed the truth to make me feel better. Considering the amount she retrieved today, I wonder how many people she needs to retrieve fragments from to fulfill her wish. To retrieve fragments from to fulfill her wish? Sounds a little weird.
どうかしました？
Oh, nothing. How long has Ayashi-san been gathering fragments for? It must have been a while. I feel really guilty when I think about it like that. And I'm assuming she just caught his change of face or something, or energy. She must be thinking, oh, he's worried about that.
そんなに見つめられると
Never mind, she's worried about something else.
恥ずかしいですよ。
Ah, sorry, it's not like that. I wasn't oogling you or anything. I was just immersed in thought. Really?
そんなに慌てるなんてなんだか怪しいです。一体何を考えていたんですか？
Just that actually helping people, well, makes you feel pretty good. You can't call what I was doing before helping people. I was being used. It was completely different from what we do in the OC.
じゃあ、星名くんの心も埋まりそうですか？
Sorry, but I don't know yet. But I am getting a sense of satisfaction or accomplishment. or something like that. I think it will help me change my outlook.
そうですか。
Sorry for the vague answer.
いえ、そんな気にしないでください。
Kawakami-kun woke up shortly after my conversation with Ayachi-san. We wished him luck and asked him to consult us should anything ever come up again. We are now leaving the club room and locking it up.
それじゃあ教室に戻りましょうか。
Yeah. Ayachi-san has one of the keys to the club room while Hisashima-sensei has the other. Normally the club advisor would hold on to all of them, but I suppose Sensei's absolute trust in Ayachi-san allows her to make an exception here. Ayachi-san keeps one of the keys for a pretty obvious reason. This way she can ensure a safe place to do her thing whenever she needs to. Having a safe place like this, that must be incredibly important for her, considering her sudden bouts of uncontrollable horniness. Your sneakiness at Jorkin is truly impressive, Ayachi-san. It is. It really is.
では、教科書の236ページを開いて。
I glance over at Ayachi-san while opening my textbook. She's focusing on the lesson, business as usual. Her kindness, innocence, and cuteness makes her liked throughout the whole school. But that's not all there is to her. She has a wish she wants to see realized so badly that she entered into an absurd contract to do so. What is that wish, anyway? What could she want so badly that she'd pay this kind of price for it? Judging by everything she has said and how she has acted, she must have been gathering fragments for a while now. I'm talking years here. Does she really want her wish that badly? Having to suffer through her horniness for so long must have been hard. Oh, she sure was hard. I mean, she has absolutely no control over it. She's had to have gotten into a lot of bad or awkward situations because of it, like that time in the library. Oh man, I'm getting kinda hot as I'm looking at her and thinking about that time. Are we just not gonna let the desk thing go? That's what I'm starting to realize here. It's quite the pattern. And I can taste the distinct sweetness just like in the library. It is a bit vivid for a memory. It's almost like...
それじゃあこの文をあやち読んでくれるかな。
はい。いつの頃であったか、こんな夢を見た。桜の花が咲き、人々が酒と団子で楽しむ中、男は門の下から桜を見上げ、静かにめでていた。
Doesn't she sound kinda turned on?
ハラハラと散る桜の花びらを見つめながら、男は深いため息をついた。
That was not a sigh. She's definitely having another fit again. This feeling really isn't just a memory. She's getting horny in class?
おい、あやち。
Oi, Ayachi. Sensei!
なんだ、どうした星名。
I feel sick. My head is spinning. Oh crap, I think I'm gonna faint.
じゃあ叫ぶな。その元気を回しなさい。
I can't help it. I'm so dizzy right now. So, can I go to the infirmary?
なんか怪しいけど、体調不良なら仕方ないね。
I'm sorry. I'm worried I'll collapse on the way there. So I need someone to go with me, like Ayachi-san. Alright then. Sorry for the interruption. Hey, Ayachi-san. Sorry, but can you give me a hand? I pulled the fidgeting Ayachi-san up by her arm and hurry out of the classroom. I'm just glad to help. You know, it'd be crazy having this power and just leaving her there to suffer. That'd be kind of crazy. Can you stop saying my name in such an erotic tone? Are you for real? Oh no. When I'm nervous? Don't worry about it. Just relax a little. So, what now? Where should we go?
特別棟の人が来ないところの
We? Why are we going? Why don't you just let her? Alright, let's go. Start walking while supporting Ayatsen, whose legs have become shaky. However,
無理です。
dog.
歩くとこすれて今は一歩も動けなくてやられちゃう。
But we're still in front of the classroom. We should hurry and get away from here.
頑張ります。ちょっとしがみつかせてギュッてさせてもらえますか？
Of course.
ありがとうございます。
Let's take it easy. One step at a time.
ゆっくりゆっくり。
Alright, so we're at the top floor now. The club room is nearby. Alright, son, only a few steps more. You can do it.
でもさすがにもう限界かも。
You're almost there. You can do it.
あと少しもう少し。
We're there. I got you, son. Hold on. You did what?
やりました私。
All that's left is opening the door. I got you, son. The key.
鍵。
Dude. Yeah, the key.
鍵はカバンに入れた。
You're on your own, soldier. I'm leaving you there. You can slide your ab back to class. You slide your butt back to class. I don't know. Crawl. I don't know. Do what you gotta do. Snail trail it. I don't know. What? Then we need to go hurry to a different place.
もうダメ。気を緩めてしまって。
I hope this swish of yours is worth all of this.
無理。できない。
That's crazy. Your son clings to my torso as her knees buckle beneath her. Bro, she just busted all over him. This gotta be some sort of sexual harassment. Oh no. I don't know how to feel about this. Ayatsun's voice echoes through the empty hallway, and her body enters in the convulsion. Alrighty. After a while, the convulsions slow down and her body relaxes. The heaving of her shoulders is her only movement now. She's still panting heavily, huh? What's that fluid trickling down her thighs? Did she wet herself? Wait, no. This is a different kind of fluid, isn't it? Yep. You want to get off of me, though? Mayet-san?
見ないでくださいって言ったのに。ありえない、ありえない、ありえない、ありえない、ありえない、ありえない、ありえない、ありえない、ありえない、ありえない。
Sorry, anyhow, maybe you should let go now.
今触れられたら。
She's crying. Is she okay? Her son starts convulsing again the moment I touch her. Huh? What? Did I screw up? You did, you did. You know, she could totally let go, just saying. Sorry, I didn't think it would do that to you. I was just trying to help you. I'm really sorry. Give her a good old knuckle sandwich. Get her off of you. You know what I'm saying? Wait, but what if she's into that? Oh no. Ayachi-san?
こうなったら星名君の記憶を奪うしか。今なら長期記憶される前の。
That's actually a great idea. Or you know what? If only that gun had real bullets. Whoa, now you're seriously scaring me. I don't think that's how that works. Just calm down. You need to think this through calmly.
落ち着いて考える。
That's right.
死ぬしかありません。
That is true. I do agree with that. That's the conclusion you've come to?
星名くん、どうかここから私と一緒に飛び降りて。
Oh, no. You're on your own. Let's try to think of another way first. Our crazy back and forth continues for a while until Yai-chan comes down. I would say she's being a bit dramatic, but honestly, I don't think anyone could come back from something like that. Phew.
もういいの？気分はどう？死にそうだったんでしょ？
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm okay again. Sorry for worrying you.
まあ足取りもしっかりしてたから星名の心配はそんなにしてなかったけど、あやちの方は？
Yeah. She just busted all over me, basically. She was actually feeling sicker than I was, so she's resting now.
そっか。確かに変だったからね。早退するの？
She said she'd come back after a short rest.
そうだといいな。実は君らオカルト研究部に頼みがあってさ。
Anything
放
for
課後
you.
ちょっと時間を空けておいてほしいんだ。
Anything for you, Kanai. You? With the OC?
何？もしかして悩み相談って学生限定？
No, that's not it. I just didn't expect you to ask your own students for help.
まあね。本来なら教師として学生を頼りにするわけにはいかないんだけど。
Oh?
今回はちょっと例外的なことが起きてね。
I don't know. I just feel like she could totally rely on other adults instead of kids, but I don't know. Maybe it might just be kid stuff or kid work. I don't know.
ぜひともあやちに頼みたいことがあるの。ああ、ついでに星名にも。
Well, that felt kind of rude. Do you enjoy hurting your students' feelings?
星名は反応がいいからね。
She playing.
まあ冗談はさておき。とにかくあやちの体調に問題がなければ放課後にお邪魔するから。
Okay, I'll let her know.
よろしくね。
お、帰ってきた。
This is a great time to pause it.
セーブ画面だよ。
I have to go. I have to go right now. Wow, what a great episode. This was a fun episode, and I usually like to say nothing crazy, but honestly this episode was kind of crazy near the end. I wasn't expecting her to bust all over us, pretty much. Probably not all over us, but you know, while she's kind of on us, that was kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. It was certainly a fun episode. Not what I was expecting. I didn't think the hoarding problem was gonna go away, but I certainly didn't think it was gonna come back in the way that it did. And during class, at that sucked. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know that by hitting that like and subscribing if you haven't already done so. Especially if you made it this far. Like, what are you doing? Stop being like the teacher here that plays. You made it this far. Subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll let y'all go. I'll see you guys in the next video as always. Y'all stay safe, and until next time.